Greetings, my warriors. So today we had a lot of stuff happened. I don't know even where to start. But there was a couple of. So yesterday we had Trump announced that $200 billion buyback, and that means that senior preferred shares will be cancelled, as well as junior preferred shares. Also, Pulte said yesterday and today the IPO is there, and we just wait for Trump signal, and it can be in a month, in a 2 month, or maybe if we know Trump even tomorrow. So that is all good. It was never as this important, but also you remember like a couple of months ago the CV Payne from the Fox Business News. He said that he will take a look in Fannie Mae and Freddie Mac, and number of us have asked him did he do it the something about it, and he was mysteriously quiet up to today when he called Pulte on his show, and they had interview. So the Pulte appeared on CNBC, on a Fox News. With so it was a very active day. That guy is working hard. Not as president, but he is working not hard as president, but he's working diligently and well. It is very obvious why Trump chose him for that position. We also had Horowitz and Besant talk about the. Maybe they didn't talk directly. I said it happened so much that that it is questioned what so many good news regarding the shares of Fannie Mae and Freddie Mac. We have an exceptionally high volume of 7 million shares sold today, and the price went only 2%, but somebody was shorting heavy and somebody was buying on the limit. So somebody put the limit buy on I think like 500,000 shares, even more, it may be like a million or something like that, but huge. Everything what was bought was bought by that limit. They put like limit on I think $11, 11.05 to something like that, but the price was there holding whole day and couldn't fall because of that limit buy. If it is limit buy on that scale, that is a big stuff. So for us, it is unquestionably that it is end of the days for over the counter, and we are coming into New York Stock Exchange. As I said before, have in mind that New York Stock Exchange, they want it, we want it. I believe that Scott Bessent and Horowitz wanna have everything ready for. And Trump want to have everything ready for Davos meeting, because they plan to sell. I believe that why not to, like, all the big investors will be there, all the money making machines will be there, all institutions will be there, and those are potential buyers for the shares. Because if the Trump and team wanna sell the shares, they will not sell to you and me. We are like they're selling a billion of like they need to sell like 8 billion shares. So for a few $100 billion, so that is not, that will never see the market. All those shares, as many as they sell, they will never see the market. Only problem is when there is a dividend, they will cut in our dividend. But hopefully, as I said before, that it will be no dividend, but actually share buyback, and stock will go. Like Berkshire Hathaway, the was made that their stock is $700,000 not by paying the dividend, but actually by doing the buyback. The buyback, like for years, and it accumulates the price. You never give out the value to the outside. You actually keep the value in the company. And if you wanna cash flow or something like that, you have the shares. First, you can, these couple of options what you can do. First one, you can sell calls. Second, you can take and do the loan against the shares. Third one, what was the these few ways you can pull out the money from the shares, but not to sell the shares and still keep the amount of the shares. But I think the loan against the shares is the best. If you really want the money, and you can take that loan and pay like 6%, and but you will still keep the shares. The shares will be just the pledge, and so you don't need to pay the capital gain. So I plan to do it, and I believe a lot of other people plan to do the same. And that is very important, because all of that money that we do the loan against the shares, and to take the shares and to do something with them, pledge them for some other security, or put them on a margin, like even if you put on the margin, don't put full amount, put 20-30%, like play with it, but not, like you put on a margin 70% to fulfill a requirement, and oh my god, something happened. No, you put a little bit. The same is with loan against the shares. You take as much as you need, invest in other business. Hopefully that other business will have bigger return than you pay interest on the SB lock, and you're good. So big day today, big day yesterday, but even bigger next week. And we are good, my fellows. Stay well, stay healthy.